7 centuries. One river, one kingdom that outlasted every empire that tried to swallow it. Welcome to City Origins. In 1351, Prince Uthong founded the city of Ayutthaya on a river island, naturally defended, perfectly positioned for trade. He became King Ramathi Bodhi I. The kingdom he founded would last 417 years and be called the Venice of the East. And then, it would be burned to the ground. Legend holds the river was never ordinary. A Naga, serpent guardian of the cow Phraya, watched over every kingdom built on its banks. Honor the river, and it protects you. In April 1767, after a 14-month siege, Burma destroyed Ayutthaya. The city that had stood for 417 years was burned to the ground. Its people massacred or marched into slavery. But the Siamese did not give up. Within 15 years, they would build a new capital and never forget what Burma had done. Before a single palace wall rose, the city needed a soul. A city pillar was raised and consecrated, believed to house the guardian spirit of the capital itself. On April 21st, 1782, King Rama I founded a new capital on the east bank of the Chao Phraya, Krung Thep, City of Angels. He built it to be Ayutthaya reborn, grander, more ambitious. The Emerald Buddha he installed in Wat Phra Kaew is still there. Bangkok was born. Long before it reached this altar, the Emerald Buddha had a 400-year journey of its own, found in a lightning-struck temple, claimed by kingdoms, carried across borders, before Rama I finally brought it home. On the temple walls, Rama I commissioned Thailand's own epic, the Ramakien, a Siamese Ramayana, with giant guardian spirits standing eternal watch over the palace they still guard today. By 1850, Siam was surrounded, every neighbor swallowed by European empires. The kings of Bangkok made a decision, not resistance, but transformation. So complete, Europe would have no excuse to colonize it. What followed was one of the most remarkable acts of political survival in history. King Chulalongkorn ruled 42 years and transformed Siam more completely than any ruler before him. He abolished slavery. He built railways and telephones. He played Britain and France against each other with extraordinary skill. When he died in 1910, Siam was still free. His people mourned him for a year. They still do. A white elephant was never just an animal in Siam. It was a divine sign, proof the heavens endorsed the king's reign. Kingdoms have gone to war to claim one. On June 24, 1932, young officers staged a coup against absolute monarchy. There was almost no bloodshed. The king accepted a constitution. A country never colonized had now freed itself from within. Siam, soon to rename itself Thailand, land of the free, had done it again. On December 8, 1941, hours after Pearl Harbor, Japan invaded Thailand. After brief resistance, Thailand capitulated and became a Japanese ally. But secretly, a resistance movement, the Free Thai, worked with the Allies throughout the war. Thailand's careful navigation of the war meant it escaped being treated as a defeated enemy. The kingdom had survived again. When disaster after disaster struck the site, builders called in Brahmin priests. A shrine to four-faced Brahma rose overnight, and the accident stopped. It still draws worshippers by the thousands today. Thailand hosted 7 U.S. Air Force bases, becoming the primary rest and recreation stop for American soldiers. It transformed Bangkok permanently. Through it all, the monks still collected alms at dawn. Thailand had done what it always did, adapted what was useful, and remained unmistakably itself. On July 2, 1997, Thailand devalued its currency, triggering a financial crisis that swept across Asia. The construction boom stopped overnight. Half-finished skyscrapers, the ghost towers, became monuments of hubris. But Bangkok survived this too. The ghost towers were eventually finished. The city kept growing. It always does. They still tell of Nak, a wife who died in childbirth, whose spirit refused to leave home, waiting for a husband who never returned. Her shrine still stands. Some won't walk past it after dark. In May 2010, the Thai military cracked down on red shirt protesters who had occupied Bangkok's central district for months. Over 90 people died. It was the most violent political suppression in Thailand in decades. But Bangkok, as always, rebuilt. Bangkok has been burned and rebuilt, colonized and freed, crashed and recovered, torn apart and put back together. It has remained the most improbable city in Southeast Asia, the only nation in the region never colonized. The City of Angels, 7 centuries of survival, and the city is still just getting started.